So, morning Walkwatchers. And I can genuinely say that this morning. Good morning Walkwatchers. Because it's about 5:45 in the morning. It's first light, although it does look quite bright already, but it's much darker than it actually seems. And this morning is a little bit of a Scottish special for you. Because today I am in Edinburgh and we're walking Arthur's Seat. But anyway, it's first light. It seems a lot brighter than it actually is in real life. But we're going to see how far we can get and then see if we can see the views of Edinburgh this morning at sunrise. Well, here we are at the top of, well, not quite Arthur's Seat. Arthur's Seat's over there, but we're at the sort of peak beside it. And out behind me is the Firth of Forth, where the sun is trying to come up. And way in the background, I'm not sure that this camera is actually picking it up. But there's Berwick Law, and that's way out to Berwick out there. It looks particularly picturesque this morning. There's lots of touristy people coming up. I can hear Americans behind me. If I pan round a little bit, you can see, well, just in front of us there is Leith and Leith Docks, and then way out in the distance is Fife. So you can see where we are this morning. And as I say, it's about 5 minutes to sunrise, so hopefully I'm going to get some nice sunrise pictures up here. Stunning, right? Well, look, there's Arthur's Seat, and there's Salisbury Crags, and there is Edinburgh unfolding beneath it. You can see Edinburgh Castle from here. In fact, you can see lots of landmarks. We're standing on Nether Hill, and you can see right away out to the Pendlins, although they're a wee bit hazy on this day. But as we pan round to the left and back round to Leith and the Firth of Forth and that stunning view, you'll see where we were standing. This is Crow Hill now with the sunrise in the background. Just amazing piece of land. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at the purple. Yeah, it's beautiful. Now, we hadn't gone up Arthur's Seat for the sunrise because we'd been told that we couldn't go up there because there'd been an incident a few days beforehand. But then we saw people were going up and just staying at the trig point. So that's where we went next. There are lots of different ways to access Arthur's Seat. And there are these 3 hills up there, Arthur's Seat, obviously, Crow Hill and Netherhill, so there are lots of great spots for views. Now you can see here that the rock is a sort of pinkish purplish colour. That's more to do with the sunrise than the actual colour of the rock, because the rock is dolerite, which is usually sort of a grey colour. But I think the council have spent some time sort of putting rough stone down to save the paths and things as well. Okay, so as we start our descent off Arthur's Seat, let me give you some of the stats. Arthur's Seat is an extinct volcano, so it sits all by its very own self in the landscape at a height of 250 metres. We walked about 4.7 kilometres that day, 8,000 steps at an average pace of 20.5 minutes per kilometre. It took us about 20 minutes getting up. As I say, there are lots of different ways to get up there. A total time of 2.5 hours over the whole walk on a cool, sunny day. And my walk watcher, my very good friend, Tim Frew. Now this was a great thing to do at sunrise, but obviously you don't have to do it at sunrise. This area is open to the public all the time and accessible, really, really accessible. As I said, some of the paths look as if they've been restoned and that they're really good underfoot. I'd be saying, listen, take the family out on this one. This is just great. If you're on holiday in Edinburgh, this is a must-see if you're a hiker and a walker. It's just beautiful. And the views over the city, just look at this. Absolutely stunning. Now, Tim used to sit beside me in English literature as we studied poetry, and he used to copy off me. And we studied Gerard Manley Hopkins, and he showed me this great quote that has been carved onto the side of the Parliament in Scotland. What would the world be once bereft of wet and wildness? Let them be left, oh let them be left. Wildness and wet, long live the weeds and wilderness yet. A perfect quote for Walkwatchers. We then went round to the GF Cafe on Dollery Road and had the most amazing breakfast, and it was all gluten-free and life was good. So that's been our Scottish special Arthur's Seat. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.